Hello and welcome to Bookmas Day 4. Today we are going to be talking about my most anticipated reads for 2021. I have my list. We aren't going to go in publication date. We're just going to go into list how I wrote it down. So the first one I want to talk about is A Chain of Iron. And I am excited because I had the Fairy Loot version of Chain of Gold. And luckily they're doing that one again. So I will have them matched. But Taylor and I are still reading The Lost Book of White, which is fine because, you know, Chain of Iron doesn't come out until March 2nd. So that's a long time. Not really a long time, but it is a long time at the same time, right? And I love the Infernal Devices. We know I love the Infernal Devices. We know I love Chain of Gold because we get Will and Tessa back and we get Jem back, and it's great. So excited for the second one. I am very curious about what's going to happen because that ending was immaculate, and still, like, dang, now we have to wait for the next one. The next one is We Free the Stars, that comes out January 19th, and that is the sequel to We Hunt the Flame. It took me forever to read We Hunt the Flame, but when I finally did, so good. I'm so happy for We Free the Stars. That cover is, it's pretty, and I'm excited to keep going in with that story. I requested on NetGalley, but I haven't heard anything, which most likely is declined, which is fine. It's fine. I can wait. Next is Namesake, and that comes out March 16th, and that is the sequel to Fable. I was able to read Fable early, and I loved it. I am now into this weird pirate kind of a theme. I finished The Last Voyage of Poe Blight in November, and I don't love it as much, but I did like Fable more, and I'm just into this whole pirate thing. So we might have to look up more pirate books. And I know Namesake is already on NetGalley too, and I've requested it, but I haven't heard anything. And I'm just like, does she write them at the same time? That's kind of cool, but like, why do we have to wait? Next is a stamp title, A Court of Silver Flames, February 16th. I will not be buying this because they're only coming out with a new cover, and I have the old covers, and I was thinking about getting rid of my ACOTAR series. Anyways, I will still be reading it, but I will be using the library book. I am thinking of, I've been trying to get rid of books recently. I will be keeping my Throne of Glass books because I actually like that one better than ACOTAR, which is an unpopular opinion apparently. But yeah, I liked ACOTAR when I read it, but I'm not as obsessed as some people are, like I am with Red Queen. Red Queen's my obsession. And so yeah, I wouldn't be using that as a library book because why would you come out with new covers when you know people have old covers? It's really annoying. Next is, the one I am most excited about for, like, besides all the Chain of Iron, which is, you know, the next book that I am most excited about, and I'm just ready and I want it now, is When Night Breaks, which on June 8th, which is the sequel to Where Dreams Descend. I love this book. This book surprised me, like, blew me out of the water. This is my favorite book of 2020. The second one is blue, and it's gonna be great, and it's pretty, and I want to know what happens. So yeah, that one's like the longest that I have to read for, and it's fine. Next is Blessed Monsters on April 6th, and that is the sequel to Wicked Saint, or the third book of Wicked Saints. I'm really hoping, which I'm pretty sure they will, because I kind of have to, is get the Owl Crate version, because I have the Owl Crate version of the first two, because Wicked Saints came in a regular box, and then I bought Ruthless Gods from them, and I'm just like, they're black and the originals are white, and if I don't get another black one, I'm gonna be a little upset, but it's fine, it's fine. And the last book we're going to be talking about is A Psalm of Storms and Silence, which is June 1st, and that is the sequel to A Songs of Wrath and Ruin. It's also a favorite of mine for 2020. We are going to be talking about that in my 2020 favorites. And this year has been I guess it's kind of been a good year for books. We got a bunch of good ones and a bunch of not so good ones, which we'll be also be talking about my 2020 least favorites, which are some of them. I think only one is actually. I think only one of them actually is not very many people like it. The other ones are actually popular books that I did not like, which is fine. We all have our own opinions. So that is my most anticipated list of books for 2021. If I find any more, I'll probably add it in like the description box. But yeah, thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, and I'll see you next time. Bye.